Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a minute, right? I moved house. I moved from Durham to Northumberland in January, and I've moved into what can be charitably described as a money pit, and as a result I've spent a lot of the time that I've had recently trying to get into a fit state to live in and to actually make some content in. This week I've actually got my studio together where I can actually have a computer and do some editing. So here we are, and I've got a gun I think you guys have probably been waiting for. This week I'm doing the Zoli One. This is Zoli's new entrance into the market with a kind of a mid-priced gun that sits under the Z Sport, and I think is a more sort of competitive gun for them to attack the market with to try and get some sales in the UK. Obviously we know these guns are incredibly popular in America, judging by the amount of hate I got from the first Zoli video I did from Americans, but in the UK the market is quite different. So let's talk about the oily bits, and then I'll talk about shooting impressions as per. 32 inch, actually 81 centimetre barrels on this gun. We've got ventilated mid and top rib, 18.5 board, multi-choked with internal chokes, although we know Zoli do supply external chokes if you're into that sort of thing. We've got a white front bead and a looks like a 12 to 8 milli taper top rib with it's nicely machined, very clean. The bluing is nice. Coming back to the forend here, we've got a nice sort of rounded sport of forend, laser cut checkering. The checkering is excellent. It's actually got a nice sort of flat top to the diamonds, which means that it doesn't catch on your gun slip or on your clothing or whatever, and it has quite a nice feel for a laser cut. Timber's lovely. It's a nice, I would have said grade sort of 2 to 3 timber, maybe it's 2.5. We've got 3-inch chambers, superior steel proofed, silver soldered, lest I forget. It's a boss action, so you get those the H-bar lock up. Feels very solid. The action itself is all black with some very, very fine acanthus scroll. Zoli One on the bottom, and a little sort of made in Italy, kind of not quite a fleur-de-lis, but sort of a motif. It's a trigger plate. I believe this comes out, although there is a tool to take it out and I don't have it. So coming back into the pistol grip. Pistol grip's absolutely lovely. Top lever's got a nice stipple on it. Safety and barrel selection at the top where you'd expect it. This palm swell, spot on. Really well done. Very nice. Good location for the hand. Sport a stock. It's 14 3/4 length of pull. I didn't measure the drop, unfortunately, but to be honest, it feels about right. So it's probably going to be 35-55, which is what I normally shoot. There are a couple of areas where it could be maybe a touch better. The wood to metal fit down here around the trigger plate isn't great, actually. Everywhere else on the gun it looks fine, but just there's just a slight area of concern. It's quite noticeable. Other than that, metal to metal fit, machining, spot on. Like, if you look at the jewelling here in the action, the way that it's all finished and machined, lovely. It is a nice looking bit of kit, and to be honest, everybody that's seen me with it thought it was a Pattison. So if you want a gun that looks an awful lot like a Pattison but you don't want to yield it, then this is your boy. Just under £3,000, which means it's sort of competing with Guarini Summit, 694, XS Pro, that neck of the woods. It's a very competitive market. My preference for the 694 is well known. I think that's an excellent gun. As is, I had an XS Pro for a couple of years. Again, a superb gun. Would I choose one of these? Well, okay, look, from a quality perspective, it certainly feels pretty tasty. It's an inertia trigger, it's non-adjustable, mind. At least I don't think it's adjustable. But the trigger pulls are excellent. There's just that slight slight wood to metal issue, and of course the well-known British marketplace hatred, dislike, fear of the Zoli brand, which is, I think, no longer deserved, if I'm honest. The last 3 guns I've tested have been excellent in terms of quality. It's just the marketplace needs to sort of come around to that fact. Hopefully videos like these will help. I don't think the problems that people have with selling Zoli secondhand are deserved. Certainly based on what I've seen anyway. However, would I choose one of these versus a 694? Probably not, if I'm honest. But would I choose one of these versus a CG? A Summit? Yes. I think I'd roll the dice on one of these, to be honest. I think it's prettier. I prefer the lockup. And I think, well, time will tell in terms of longevity, but I don't know. I'd be inclined to roll the dice, if I'm honest. Shooting impressions for me, it's been absolutely smashing. It's a 32-inch gun. It shoots like a 32. Trigger pulls have been excellent, really nice and crisp. A little bit of take-up, but other than that, to be honest, at this price point, trigger pulls are absolutely fantastic. Shoots well, swings well, no problems at all. One minor gripe. The recoil pad is really rubbery. It's like really kind of grippy rubber, which for somebody like me that doesn't wear a vest, has meant some sort of slightly draggy dismounts. But other than that, I think it's absolutely grand. £2,900 RRP. Obviously you'd be able to get one a bit cheaper in the real world, but finding a dealer, I would give one a whirl. Thimblebee, I think, do have these in stock. Bywell don't stock Zoli at the moment, so don't ring up and ask. We haven't got any. But definitely something worth a look. Hopefully food for thought, guys. And hopefully the first of a new season, now that I've moved house, and I'm only 20 minutes from Bywell these days, of videos, more content to follow. Guys, thanks very much for tuning in. The channel is, as ever, supported by Bywell Shooting Ground, Macwet and Hull Cartridge. Do follow me on Instagram, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. I'm sort of always posting stuff on there. And do please like and subscribe. And if you're a builder and you feel like you really wanted to contribute to the channel, give us a shout, because I might have some work for you. Guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.